Normally when something gets a boosting move, it's, like, normally actually a boosting move that doesn't help what its, like, stats are. Why'd you say that? But I believe Sock and Throw did both get bulk up by level up. They started fixing that in later generations.
I used the fact that I had Coil to fucking steamroll this...
Because he had the Gigantamax form of that Centipede and not regular Dynamax, his strategy was that the Gigantamax move is basically a move a lot like Fire Spin, where it traps you in and constantly does damage, but again, if you have something with Flash Fire, I believe you will absorb that. Though it's something interesting, and that's why I'm not sure if, like, you actually can absorb a giant, like, Gigantamax or Dynamax moves, because in a Wi-Fi battle, I saw someone, they used a ground move on a flying type, and it hit. Anyway, that happened.
That was a fucking... that was a Centipede steamroll.
Well, Steamroller is a bug move. Too bad it doesn't learn Steamroller. Honestly, I think Leech Life is probably the best bug move it could get.
Oh, booyah! You're a douchebag. I do love this character, though.
I want to know why he woke up one day and was like, gray hair, yes.
Hopefully the story auto-healed me. Better have.
They always do.
Oh, yeah,
because, you know, that's convenient because you're just going to run back to the Polygon Center anyway.
Get a move on, but...
You see, that's why I...
I might den grind off camera because there's a lot of variables to get certain moves we might want, but I will.
But common, like... I know it's the same few dens that seem to spawn the same few things, and, like I said, the different things that spawn in the same den normally have the same few moves, so, like, there is a chance a good move we want could be there. Really,
we're mostly good on moves, though.
Yeah, really, the only thing we would, like, though it's a 2-star. Though, like, the only move we would want would...
I'll check a couple of dens.
The only move off the top of my head I can think of that we get through dens that we would...
That
we would want is Scold, but I think the starter... What level do the starters evolve in this game?
Ah, thanks, Squirfish. Ah, he's breaking the mold. Ow. Mold Breaker is scary, kill it with fire. Good time to talk about Mold Breaker. We've kind of talked about it before, but Mold Breaker ignores abilities like Flash Fire. If it had Fire Punch, it could hit me.
Oh.
That's all Mold Breaker does, but ignoring abilities like Flash Fire and Storm Drain and stuff is really good. If anyone... It's because I set up the song.
Yes.
If anyone was curious about Mold Breaker, I said, like...
Oh! Oh my god, that... That was an unintentional big brain play.
Solar beam fires instantly in the sun. I'm just dropping some. I said we would talk about hot takes, but for the most part, we hadn't because I kind of needed to see.
What are you talking about? This woman's dropping her flaming bars.
I know what you mean.
This is the hottest take right now. Take's so hot they set up the sun.
A stupid take that like Sean was kind of complaining about this in my Discord, and some other people were, and I have a caveat for this, but a common consensus is that the wild area is too broken because you can go catch overlevel Pokemon or use them to grind. If that is that much of a problem, don't do it, and don't tell me, ooh, body press and low kick, nice.
Okay, ignore what we're doing.
What?
I was making
I
was making a joke. You were talking about the wild area being broken, and we just got body press and low kick. Low kick deals damage based on weight. And
low kick is useless in the way it's very amazing.
It's good as a fighting move.
Can be good as a fighting move.
It does damage based on the opponent's weight. The heavier that they...
You'll be pat.
The
heavier they are,
the
meaning their pure weight stat, the better.
Yeah.
It's literally their pure...
And also body press, it's a new fighting move. Its base power is 80, but it does more damage the higher your defense is compared to them. That guy can sell good shit.
These people are random, Carson.
Yeah, I know, but...
However...
Look, we got dust balls. And...
Outrage, bulk up, Braver, Venom Drench...
What does Venom Drench do? Because I think the Wheezing could learn that.
I don't... The Wheeze...
I'm not like saying we, should give it that, but...
I'm just checking some... But to go back to that point... If it is that much of a problem that the Pokemon in the wild area are over-leveled, or if killing them gets you too much experience...
Then don't do it.
And people say, but that's stupid!
That's a girder.
Yeah.
Again, ignore what we're doing.
Hey, I never said
I'm just making a joke about... We were talking about this, and hey, look, a girder.
Because... if you're going to argue that it's broken, then don't use it. And if you're going to say, but using it makes too much sense, then you're acknowledging that using it is a good option. And then you're going to get into a semantic point of, like... I really do hate that so many people look at the options and just blame the game, saying that these options are overpowered and therefore the game's bad. But that's the thing about an option. You don't have to use it. And then if you're going to tell me saying not to use it isn't a valid argument, at that point I just feel like you're being unreasonable and just wanting a reason to hate on the game. Yes, the overlevel Pokemon could make the game easy. Yes.
And even... then you can't catch Pokemon that are that over leveled because there is still a cap to it.
Giga Impact!
It is a fucking Snorlax.
No, I do 50% more. We've won.
You mean that we're definitely going to kill it? That's the other good thing about setting up the sun. It boosts
yes, there are some good broken Pokemon, but did the game literally force you to come out here and do a max raid battle or catch that Snorlax walking over that bridge? Or when you...
like I said, even then, I still feel they're not that higher level because you still have the caps and because you still have the caps, there is a limit to it.
And even then, nothing literally says as soon as you have a new increase to catch wild Pokemon out here.
Yeah.
It's an option.
Like, look at this. We've already completed the team before the 3rd gym.
Ooh, Aura Sphere Reversal. Nice.
More things need Aura Sphere.
The man. I'm just gonna call him Dude. Dude. I should have called him Dude, bro. Damn it. Missed opportunity. So, I mean, that's kind of... I'm not going to act like the options are not technically overpowered, but I'm also not going to be unreasonable and act like those overpowered options are being forced onto you.
Hey, look, Butterfree.
Butterfree! I'm okay, Dad. That video is great. Though, for the sake of getting a move on, I'm probably gonna just move on. Just go for it and all that.
Because that den, like, did we check that den that's right outside the one area?
Yeah.
We did?
The walls are gone.
Huh.
That's how you can tell. So, off camera, I might do some raid grinds looking for some specific moves, because I personally don't care, and I'm fully acknowledging that what I'm doing can be considered overpowered and cheap, but I'm just taking the options and not...
I don't know what you're talking about. At least life at the beginning of the game is totally fair and balanced.
The other thing that people, and like Sean was saying this, and I wanted to make this kind of a talking point for a minute, where we brought up the... Sean's kind of going on the argument now that he wishes the game would scale with you better, but the problem is, due to the natural open nature of things...
And that leads to, I don't want to fully cover it because of, like, later spoilers and things, but looking at the Pokemon and stuff, basically, in, like, the last gym is a sort of decent example of this, because the game, it keeps up with this until you get to 7 and 8. These are the only two that break it. Every gym is either equal to the level of Pokemon you can catch, or like 3 levels lower than it. Though the last gym, the fire one, that centipede he has, that thing is actually cheated, but it's only cheated by 1 level.
Yeah, we didn't actually talk about that.
His was like, I believe it was at level 28. I think his is level 27.
Ours had just evolved.
Yeah, wait, what level is ours, then?
Hold on. Well,
It should be like 1 or 2 levels higher.
Hold on, checking these dudes. Those are always pretty good to have. There's a lot of water and bug types in this game.
Yeah.
But...
It's all like, what level is the one centipede? Because yeah,
Magtail is 29.
Oh, yeah, so it did just evolve. It evolves at 28 then.
Yeah.
And his, I believe, 27.
27, yeah.
It's 1, and I don't understand why they do that. And, like, after, and I believe after you... Well, I'm trying to wait now, so they gave you the ability to control Pokemon up to level 30. Wait, was it her or him that gave you that? We gave you the ability to control Pokemon.
You start at 20, Grass is 25, Ness is 30.
So, yeah, beating him, you get 35, and his, like, highest level Pokemon, it's, like, 10 levels lower. Then the funny... Wait,
Actually,
how much was Ice Beam? Yeah, fuck it, buy it.
Damn it.
We're gonna use that later.
How many wants do I have left?
Like, 2,000 something?
Okay. Because we're probably gonna put Ice Beam on the starter?
Yeah, because, like, the... This is...
Actually, if the starter... Because the 2 good Ice Beam users on this team...
starter can't learn it now. It can only learn it in the final form.
Yeah. Oh. When you've defeated enough gyms, they let you into the Burger King Kids Club over
But
here.
anyway, what I was going to say, the weird thing about the gyms, like I said, because after beating it, after you beat him, he gives you the ability to control Polygon up to level 35. But, basically, when fighting him, you can only control Polygon up to level 30. So, because of this, again, his Polygon were right under the level of Polygon you could control at that time, and the game basically keeps this flow until the last 2 gyms. So, for most of the game, it's actually not, that higher level. Their highest level Polygon is normally only about 2 levels lower than the level you can control, making it not that bad.
So, now that we've come here, wait,
What?
there's another cafe here.
Ooh.
But I do want to show one specific thing here, and then we'll also go to that cafe. So, the cafes once per day can give you the one item, but there's a free
But
one.
right over here
Is the strawberry sweet.
And now, I shit you not,
We'll get to it. That would be in other items.
strawberry sweet.
You give.
The sweet to the one Polygon, but that's not enough, no.
So now that we've, depending on whether or not it is night or day, and how long you spin the stick clockwise or counterclockwise, literally gets you 70 different flavors.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to see at our current daytime what we can get and decide if I want to go for a specific one. So hold on a minute, I am not making this shit up. So the one that I'm going to try to get, because we're in the day, if I spin it, they list it as anti-clockwise, which would be counterclockwise if you...
You have to get to the point where the trainer is spinning.
This should get a ruby cream.
Assuming that the day and night cycle is not locked into night for whatever reason. That will also be a good test here.
That looks like a ruby cream.
Huh.
Strawberry? That's a yummy fruit.
It is!
Era turned into a strawberry. That looks like ruby cream.
Okay.
Ruby cream! Yes! Extra pink. If I had done it quickly the other way, I would have gotten vanilla, but I decided we're going pink AF. Our girl is pink as fuck. Decorate's good, just not in a single battle.
What the hell does decorate do?
You decorate your target, boosting their stats. I believe it's like attack and special attack.
And we are not running foul play on anything,
Hold on. Attack and special attack.
Yeah, and we're not running foul play on anything, so that's not useful for us, so get that shit out of here. Now just go waltz on over to that move tutor. Oh, move relearner.
There's literally 70 creams. Well, 70 flavors. They're not... I got a ruby cream.
Thank fuck those don't alter its stats.
Jesus. I'm not making any of this shit up. We had a good chunk of money.
Buy more super potions, we need more.
Those are good for topping off.
I say buy more super potions, but in actuality, you should buy more regular potions. It's cheaper.
Ah! Give me those! Those are so good.
Okay, now on to the move relearner.
It's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So, anyway, what flavor of Al-Creamy is your favorite? My favorite is the salted cream variant. I really love the color contrast for that one. The solid, ghostly white looks really cool in my opinion. While I don't hate the other colors, I feel a few of them are a bit too vibrant. So my personal favorite is the solid white variant because salted cream looks really cool. As a bonus, I also think the black contrast of the shiny form of Al-Creamy looks really nice. But anyway, you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. My social media links and my Discord link are in the video description. Now, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button and leave some comments. If you want to keep up with our videos, hit the subscription button and ring the notification bell. And if you follow me on social media, that helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video. See you all next time.